There I was, 48 years old, 300 pounds, feeling that I was going to reach the end of my life without ever really having had a chance to live. So the doctor had recently diagnosed me with severe high blood pressure, immediately put me on blood pressure medication, and I didn't like how I felt on it. And I wanted to see if I could make some lifestyle changes that would eventually get me off the medication. So I met with a nutritionist and learned that I needed to eat a lot of fresh vegetables and fruit, and started going to the gym. Literally started out with 3 or 4 minutes at a time on the treadmill, and just made a commitment to gradually increase it by either time or speed or incline. Just do something a little bit more every day. And that first 3 or 4 minutes didn't take long to start turning into 5 or 10 minutes, and then 15, 20, and before I knew it, I was actually on the treadmill for a half hour. And friends at work who were runners were hearing about this and started encouraging me to run in some fun runs. So my very first run was the St. Valentine's Day run in 2007 at Green Lake. So I realized that whatever change I needed to make it for the rest of my life. And just like getting on the treadmill for just 3 or 4 minutes and increasing it, having that challenge out ahead of me, I increased my runs. I, did the 5K, 3.1 mile runs, and next thing I know, I was doing a Mount Si relay at 5 miles, and then Bloomsday at 7 miles. And then that led me to doing a triathlon last year, which was great. And now here I am running a marathon, 26.2 miles. My goal is to be active every day for the rest of my life. That usually ends up with 1 day of downtime. But specifically for the marathon, I run 3 days a week, and my base for the week is 27 miles, and one of my runs is a long run. So right now I'm up to 15 miles, what I did last week. At 12 miles, I was really feeling great and felt confident and amazed at how I felt after the run. And then when I hit 13 miles, began to really feel tired and had to really start thinking about how much recovery, how much rest, carbohydrates I take in the day before actually became really important. And then it became really important to understand about hydration. It begins to become like a job. It's a lot of work to allocate the amount of time required to mentally prepare for the run. I like running because the sense of accomplishment that I've done it, and the sense of that I've kept to my commitment that I said I was going to run. I'm going to run 3 days a week for the rest of my life, and I'm doing it, and I did it. It's accomplishment is why I run. And I feel good. It feels good. I love having this, set a goal and meeting that goal. Whether the goal is nothing more than just to keep running, that's what I love about running. So I don't know if I can run this. I don't know if I will finish it. My goal is to run it. My goal is to show up prepared. My goal is to finish it safely. My goal, if I'm able to do it well, would be to finish in 4.5 hours. But the reality is, I don't know if I'm going to. There's an unknown right now. I don't know what it will be like to be at 26 miles the next day or the day after. What I'm beginning to find out is that there's a real rush in accomplishing the feat ahead of me, and then wanting to challenge myself more. So, I don't know that I'll do Ironmans or anything like that, but to have some kind of a challenge in front of me, I plan to keep something. Whether it's to do a race in an area that I've never gone to before. Maybe that's warmer, colder, better scenery. I don't know, but I'm always going to have something that keeps it interesting, keeps me going. I'm running for my life.